What is going on, guys? BCD here, and today I just wanted to bring you a quick video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about probably my top 5 biggest disappointments of 2017. Just going back, looking over everything that happened in 2017. Time to reflect, time to analyze, time to just see what, got us to this point in the gaming industry. And I just wanted to reflect on that with you guys. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into that. So starting off the list here, I wanted to start with Xbox exclusives. That's the number 5 point. Basically, I started there. It doesn't feel like it was okay. Yeah, it was a massively huge disappointment on everything that they did. They canceled Scalebound, didn't replace it. Canceled Crackdown, didn't replace it. Left us really was, they launched the Xbox One X with basically old titles, Super Lucky's Tale, some other garbage, but it really wasn't a good launch at all for that. I mean, granted, it is a refreshment, so you don't really have any rules set for that, but at the same time, you'll want to have something that comes out that, shows off that power of the Forza Motorsport. So they had that one game, which is great, by the way. Like I said, if you boast in 50 or 40 exclusives and people only want to play one or two, it really is hard to effectively say you had great exclusives. It's not any type of variety in what they send out, and most of their games are just their old IPs. So that being said, the exclusives and the amount of exclusives they had coming out was trash. They really should have did better. I expect them to do better in 2018. Hopefully they start off with on the right foot. Sea of Thieves, maybe that's a great game. I don't know. I just want them to start off a little bit better than that. So it was a huge disappointment having stuff that I really wanted to play canceled and not have it replaced with anything. It was just pretty sad. Number 4. I put here Nintendo's community support. Regardless of how well Nintendo Switch is selling and how well people are buying it and how well people are receiving it, Nintendo is still not listening to the community. Period. They made a great console. They are not listening to anybody. They never have. They probably never will. They stated that they were going to put chat support in. That has not come. Virtual Console has no information on. They are not listening to us. It's sad and it's disappointing at the same point. They're doing so well, yet they still don't feel like they need our input. They still feel like it's just them doing them going to make us stay. And by all accounts, it has been proven that people still are going to buy their console, but they have to listen to the community at some point. Splatoon 2, in my opinion, could be a great game if they listen to the community. They don't even freaking support like Smash tournaments. It's so sad what Nintendo does to the community that powers them, and it's a really big disappointment in my opinion how they treat us, how they act towards us, how they engage with the community. They don't care. So Nintendo's community support sucks. It's trash. Huge disappointment. No matter how many consoles they sell, they still have been trash at that, and probably going to continue in 2018. Hopefully I'm wrong, but more than likely will stay the same. Number 3, huge disappointment for me was pretty much every conference that came out for gaming, all of them were trash. I didn't feel like any of them really stood out. I like the Ubisofts a little bit, but everybody else's was completely trash. It was like either you're showing off the same thing or you're showing off stuff I didn't care about. Not saying that these weren't like productively well, produced shows. I know nothing really went bad. It's just that the stuff that was there, in my opinion, was not, packaged well. So it was just kind of a mundane experience throughout the whole conferences. That's including E3, including PlayStation Experience, including Nintendo Direct, including the PC Gaming Show. It was just a lot of things that weren't really that impressive. I liked the actual Game Awards more than I liked any other stuff. And I don't even like the Game Awards, but those conferences really was, in my opinion, subpar. I didn't expect them to be so bad or expected them to be so, weak. I mean, like I said, Microsoft loves to show off cars at their events for some reason. Does absolutely nothing for me, but I know they like to do it. I would expect another Porsche or something to come out next year. But yeah, all conferences across the board, trash.
Send them home crying.
It's really interesting now. So Destiny 2 really did hit it out the park, in my opinion.
Hit it out the park.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
So number 2, disappointment of 2017 would have to wholeheartedly go to Destiny 2. Destiny 2, I reviewed it. I thought it was great. Did not sink in to me how bad it really got until like maybe about 30 hours into the end game. I was like, I'm pretty much done. What do I do now? Nothing. That's what you do now. You wait until they drop content, and then they drop content, and that's even trash. My whole thing with Destiny 2 is you legit made a game worse than your first one. And it's like you built up so much esteem from all these people, this community that really liked it and enjoyed your game so much, and you just let it all go away to really just, implement microtransactions and really, it's like a money grab to me. I feel like it's a really big money grab on what they're trying to do. They're not incorporating things well. I feel like they're just implementing stuff to implement it so they can do a money grab. It's kind of like that whole Dawning thing was trash. Curse of Osiris, it was really bad. I haven't seen them do anything good to the game since it came out. They haven't even changed the meta. So it's really just a boring, not suspenseful game. And I expect them to try to do something better this year. I expect it to be a different game by the end of the year. But huge disappointment, in my opinion, for that game in the first quarter. So it really just disappointed. It was a disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Nothing seemed right. Nothing still is right. Hopefully they fix it. Hopefully they get it together, because I really like Destiny as a community. I like Destiny as a game. But I'm probably going to be playing Destiny 1 until they figure out what's wrong with Destiny 2, which pretty much is everything. Just throw it away and start over again. But yeah, that's number 2. So finally getting to my number 1 spot. The biggest disappointment I have ever seen anything Electronic Arts. Everything that they did sucked. Everything that they chose to implement, create, or send out ended up being trash. Mass Effect, Battlefront, everything I felt as if they put out was trash. I didn't see anything really, cultivating. I seen everything was just heavily induced with microtransactions and loot boxes. I'm talking Need for Speed. Everything that they put out had some type of microtransaction in it, and it has some type of implementation of them trying to make us buy $60 mobile games that should be free to play. If you're going to try to do these type of implementations, they all should be free to play. It's like they took their mobile designs and tried to push it on everything that they ever created. Everybody was still like, it's just so much that they did wrong last year that it was just crazy how one company can get so much wrong, and how they try to defend it It's like they just were brainwashed by EA or something. It really was sad to watch. I really wanted to play Battlefront. I really enjoyed the space battles, and I just had to make a decision for myself that I was like, I'm not gonna support you or anything that you guys do till you get it right. And I'm not looking forward to Anthem anymore. I feel like that's going to be heavily intoxicated with what EA calls a business model, and I feel like it's really going to be something that they're going to it's going to be a huge shit show. That's all I'm saying. It's just going to be a really bad experience. But yeah, pretty much that's my biggest disappointment with EA and how they're pushing the envelope on loot boxes and how we fighting back now. Is just really, I like the fact that we are fighting. I just don't like the fact that we're not supporting the games that EA put out that didn't have those microtransactions. Like Titanfall 2, it's not played as much as it should. It's just getting a bad rep. Respawn is a great company. They haven't been, influenced by the EA yet. I just hope that Titanfall 3 doesn't have to fall into that bin now, because sales for Titanfall 2 didn't do so well because they put it out with Battlefield 1 and things like that. It's just really sad. But yeah, they just had a bad year. Really bad year. But that's pretty much it. If you guys like this commentary, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought was the biggest disappointments for you guys in the comment section below. Interested to see what you guys think about this whole 2017 garbage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. And as always, peace.